Alright everyone, welcome back to another Ark Survival Ascended video. As always, I'm Captain Beefy. This is the Game Vault. We're still here on Scorched Earth. I got another dino I want to capture today. Well, not quite a dino. Anyway, let's cue the music and we'll talk about it.
Captain Beefy, OG Nightmare, can't get near him, it ain't fair. Let him on your six, so you're gonna get popped. Incoming headshot, boom, you're dry.
Alright, one that's real easy to find here, and it's kind of tough to find on the island, is the Equus. I see these things everywhere. They're all over the place in the Badlands, and I've got a nice little trap built up there that I can drop one into, and then I can just ride him around and tame him up real easily without any trouble whatsoever. So the trick's going to be to find them, and they tend to be everywhere around where I am, near that green obelisk. Now, the problem is, they get themselves killed quite often. So, we're going to have to keep our eyes open and see if we can maybe get lucky and spot a couple high-level ones. And we'll bring them home. They are a passive tame, so we don't have to knock them out. We don't have to worry about darts or any of that kind of stuff. You basically sneak up, hop on its back, and then ride it for a while and feed it kibble whenever it rears up. And I'll show you how it's done. It's a really easy process to do it. You know, you gotta just stay focused on it. And building a trap helps. Running around in the wild does not help, because you can run into all kinds of horrible things here on Scorched Earth, and you know, you guys have seen it. As soon as you try and tame one of those, you'll run into a raptor, or you'll run into a ceratosaur, a carno, something that's going to try and chomp your horse and kill it. Now, why do I want an Equus so bad? The Equus is a great horse, is a great travel mount for one thing, but even more than that, it's a portable chem station, basically. You know, mortar pestle, I should say. It's better than the mortar pestle, not quite as good as the chem station. And you know, it's great to have. Ooh, what do we got here? An Ovis. Do you have a baby? You don't. Okay. If you had a baby, I would have taken the baby. That's the secondary mission, is to get baby Ovis to bring home. But anyway, yeah, so they operate kind of like somewhere in between the mortar pestle and the chemistry bench. You can fit a lot more stuff in them than you can a mortar pestle, so they don't have the limitation of spaces in it as much. They're kind of limited by their weight. So, you know, if you want to build one that's going to be a portable mortar pestle, then you're going to want to raise the weight on it a little bit. They can also be used to assist in knocking out creatures to tame them. They've got two attacks. One's kind of like a head sweep that's not, you know, it's okay. The other one, oh, a Thyla, what? Let's see what you are. Nothing good. The other one is a kick with its back legs, and that inflicts torpor. Quite a bit of it, to be honest. You can knock creatures out with that torpor. We're just gonna wreck this guy. He's pretty and all, but we've got better ones than this one at home already. It's tough. Ooh, he's hurting me bad. Man, he's hurting me real bad. Alright, we gotta dump him. Holy cow. Almost killed my bird. We're gonna need something to eat here to heal us up a little bit. Wow. There we go. Oh, we already got a bunch of meat on us. Let's eat it up. A little bit of it at least. Down to 300 health. That's not good. We can up our weight a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to get this guy all the way up. Just put it in there for a little bit. Man. Dangerous. Alright. So we are going to be adding a new mod to this map and our island map, as well as any other maps moving forward. And that's one that's it's something to do with storage, visual storage or something like that. We were talking about it during the last time I streamed with the guys. Fishy enjoys it because it gives you some really cool options to store stuff in. Like, you know, B Plus gives you the great old B Plus storage with the pole that automatically takes stuff and puts it in where it goes and all that, which is fantastic. I absolutely love it. You've got it all the way from the wood section all the way up to tech level, so it's really, really cool. But the visual storage gives you stuff like a pallet of ingots. So as you put metal ingots in there, the pallet gets more and more full, and it's really cool looking. You know, just different stuff like that. Barrels for oil, gasoline, and stuff like that. And there's a way that it automatically disperses that stuff for you as well. Now, I don't know if it also does armor and weapons like B Plus does. If not, then we'll utilize the B Plus storage for the armor and weapons like we do now. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Man, we're not having any luck on these guys. Another thing we're going to do while we're out, though, is look at some drops, too. See what we can find in these things, if anything. A beautiful long neck would be wonderful. And I wouldn't mind bringing home a couple of these guys right here, these thorny dragons. We don't have them on the island, so it'd be fun to have them, you know, from here as just a cool, different creature. Look at that. We got the stuff just in time, didn't we? Holy cow, yeah. Couple new saber-tooth saddles, man. Get a ton of those. Wouldn't mind a Thyla saddle right about now, but we're not going to find that in a blue drop. Alright, we're going to keep looking around here until we find our first horse. I'll bring you back when we get one located. Here's one under attack from some wolves. I got it. Oh, I got the wolf. Ah. I don't want the wolf. Alright, good. The wolf's dead. Where was the horse? Ooh, it was right around here. There's a pretty one, kind of orange. That might be it right here. Oh, lordy, it's a 150 male. Yep, that's it. All right, we got our first horse. There's the green hobby. All right, we're going to take this guy home, drop him in there, and then we're going to attempt to tame him. Like I said, it's, you know, I think I might have some cactus broth. If I have cactus broth, that makes it harder to see me. I might use that to sneak up on him. You don't need ghillie to do it. You don't need, you know, any of that kind of stuff. It helps, but you don't need it. And it's, like I said, it's a little bit of a tricky process, but we'll catch up and do it when we get there. Alright, so here's our little trap we built. It's a 3x3. Plenty big. Good. He's in it. I'll put this guy over here. Make sure everybody's on passive. And then we're gonna, you know, get ready to do this. Alright, so we got our kibble here. We're only going to need a few pieces, but we'll grab all of it for now. I don't mind. And this thing can actually go in here to fill up. And did I have cactus broth? I'll take it if I have it. I mean, why not, right? Yeah, see? Just going to put you up for now. We don't need you out. And then we will eat the cactus broth. Up. We're going to get down, hunker down, walk up, hit triangle, triangle, and then triangle. Now we wait. And we watch down at the bottom. We see taming, 74% in the bottom right. As soon as that lights up, we hit the triangle again, and he's tamed. Very, very easy. We got high settings for taming on this. This is a one-man show, so it's all about, you know, having fun here and being able to do these things without going crazy. It's about the adventure, not the grind so much. And there it is, our first Equus. Let's take a look at his stats just out of curiosity. 40 in health, 40 in melee, 47 in food. Good lord, man. Why? Alright, we're going to go look for another one. Preferably a female, but we'll see. Alright, well, I couldn't turn down a nice purple drop while I'm out hunting, so we're going to check this out real quick. Oh, God. Not even mediocre. Alright, let's move on. Oof. Ooh, we got a red horse up here. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of this. Let's get him out of there. Oh, it looks like it's low level. I don't know if I saved him or not. Damn, we're getting our ass kicked again. There's one down. Oh no, a drakeling as well? Come on, man. Alright, well. Well, there's a horse over there. I don't know if that one got away or not, but let's see what this one is. That's a saber-tooth. But I had a horse in there. Oh, and that little drakeling won't leave me alone. Alright. Well, I thought we had one. Lots of wolves, all kinds of bad stuff here. Look at this guy. Alright, he's done. I don't know what made him so angry. There's hyenodons, all kinds of bad stuff. Alright, well let's keep looking. This is a horse. Oh yeah, a 145 female. We're in good shape now. Alright, let's teleport back. Alright, so we got it back in the we got it in the pen over here. We're gonna give it a shot. We can't sneak in there. Give it the old... Don't turn around. Don't do it. Settle down. Nope. I'll have to let it sit for a minute. Alright, well, I think we're going to feed Compass a little bit here, and then I'll come back. Alright, so we got Compass. We got him a little more life. Should be in pretty good shape now. We'll sneak up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we need one more. This is fantastic. Shouldn't be too long. As soon as that thing lights up, you hit triangle. Done. Alright. So let's look at the stats on this one. And I'm bouncing. Can I... We gotta pick that up. There we go. Oof, that was weird. 40 in stamina. That's nice. Don't have anything special in weight. Maybe if we find another. Find some good weight. I'm gonna go back out to the area I was. So, we'll be back. Alright. Well, we're around the blue obelisk, and this is a good area. A lot of creatures here. Not a lot of dangerous stuff. I mean, there is some stuff, of course, but it's not super bad. You know, here we got some saber teeth. Saber teeth? I don't know. Yeah, we're going to kind of eyeball this area a little bit. I like it here. This is a spot I always wanted to build in, but I just never got around to it. Is that, oh god, yeah. Don't like that. Microraptor. Gonna knock me off. But yeah, look at this area. It's kind of lush. You get a lot of plant life, a lot more than you see elsewhere. The Microraptors are kind of a yucky addition, but if you're not mounted, they're not too terrible. I wish there was a way to counter them. I think if you have one on your shoulder, you can. Maybe. Maybe they don't dismount you. I can't remember if that's a thing or not. Or was it used to be a thing? I don't know. But yeah, I've seen a lot of Equus in this area, so we're going to kind of look around here a little bit. See what we can find, if anything. Daedons would be fun, too. Just don't know how much kibble they take. We're about to get some weather according to the jerboas here. They're trilling. I think that's a rainstorm, although I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. But I'm feeling like it's almost time to call it if we don't find something here soon. All the usual suspects. Wolves. Terror birds. Was that a, oh, that's a vulture. That's not good. Let's kill that thing. Alright, good. Yeah, those... Ooh, and I hear a Yudi. That's really bad. Alright, we're going to land for a second here. Oh, look at a baby terror bird. How cute. What's that? Wolf. Yeah, look how pretty this is. The Udis aren't really in this area. They're above it, but they will fall down in here. So if you do want to live here, you know, be ready for that. You want to have something tough and ready to rock and roll. Ready to fight for you. What is that? Okay. Saber-tooth. Well, it's getting way too late to hunt now, so I think it might be time to head back home. I don't want to come back empty-handed, though. Gotta be something I can take. See if there's a thorny dragon around. Yeah, don't want a terror bird. Is this a Thyla? No, that's a Crocodon. We'll leave him be. Megatherium. I ought to look for a couple of those while I'm here too. Kind of bolster up my little army I have for the broodmother. As the second time we fought her, we lost a couple. Although they're gaining levels as we speak, sitting in their pods. So that's a good thing. Yeah, anything around, man. Come on, give me something. I'm going to fly home. maybe pick up a drop or two along the way. And if we find something good, I'll get it and bring it there. Well, we got twin Titanosaurs dropping out of the sky. It's kind of funny. That's always funny, actually. Not even kind of funny. It's freaking hilarious when I see that. I guess it's just something with the way the creature is, how large it is and all that. Is that a bee? No. That it can't, like, spawn in at ground level because it'll maybe clip into too many things or whatever. It has to drop. Always find it funny. Here's some thorny dragons, maybe. 95. Yeah. I mean, I don't need one, but like I said, I don't want to come home empty-handed today, so we'll keep looking, see what we find. There's a purple drop. Maybe we can get something good out of this. If I can get unstuck. There we go. Nothing amazing. And yeah, just all the usual suspects fighting there, so we'll move on. Here's a horse. Ah, level 40. Sorry to don't watch. Yeah, okay. That didn't happen. Alright, we got a blue drop. There was an Equus saddle in there. Yeah, look at that. Ramshackle Equus, and as well as a Lamantria saddle, which is, you know. But alright, we got some gloves too, I see. I think they're only slightly better than the gloves I have. Alright, let's keep going. We're almost back to our house here, and we might travel a little bit beyond it. I don't know. We'll see, depending on if we find anything or not. Here's another horse. On the run. Scared. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm sorry, horse. You're terrible. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, if we wanted to do some more thyla hunting, this is also the area for that. We're kind of near the green obelisk. Tons of thylas. I've been looking for thorny dragons too. Haven't come up with any great ones yet. 90s. I think like 115 was the highest I came up with. So yeah, I've been killing crappy horses. Just not been a very lucrative day. I mean, we got 2 horses already, and we can breed them, which is absolutely fantastic because that's huge. Getting the imprint and keeping the originals at home to rebreed if needed is good. Oh, here's a horse. Let's see what we got here. And that, oh man, that one's so close. There's another one down there. Let's try our luck. Sorry, horsey. Oh! Whoa, big elephant. Alright, see you back at the base. Alright, this one has the potential for good stamina and good food. Everything else, not too bad. We've already got a good stamina one. Not a big deal. I like the colors on this one, though. It's pretty badass. Yeah, we do have one of those. Go ahead and consume it, and then we will 1. Ah. There we go. Okay, we got him. Well, that was weird. You see that? I got like a second chance on him. That was cool. So here's the thing. If you ever mess it up, you can knock these guys out and then let them wake up and restart again. Give you an opportunity to retame them. But yeah, this is the best. Look at that. He just can't go anywhere. Otherwise, they're running around in circles. The camera's going all wonky. You know, you're running into predators and all kinds of dangerous animals. And yeah, next thing you know, you've ruined the tame. Male 217. Let's see what this one's stats are. 44 oxygen. Oh my god. 38 weight. That's a significant upgrade. Yeah, we did good on that. I think we're okay on all that. I'm going to grab this red drop and maybe a couple others, and then we'll call it a night. Well, the red drop disappeared, but here's another horse. It's no good. We'll wipe it out. Keep moving on. I think I see a yellow drop up ahead, so maybe we can get that one at least. Still looking for a rifle. Alright, well here's a blue drop. Let's see what we got in here. Okay. Some stuff. Some useful stuff. Some not so useful. That's a white drop. There's a yellow over there. And that could lead us back out to a red desert drop over there, because that's kind of near the Wyvern Trench. In fact, that might be on the Wyvern Trench. And if we hit that Wyvern Trench up and see an egg, my god, can I resist not going for it? I don't know if I can. It's going to be hard. We're gonna go over. This could end up being far different of a day than I thought. I wasn't really anticipating going into Wyvern Trench today. Usually don't want to go in an RG, but we can teleport right out, so it's no big deal. But still. Oh, there's some nice come on, bird. Come on, we're blood. Really pretty. Okay. Let's checking these guys out. 35 and a 120. It's the third one right here. 55. Alright. Well, let's leave it and go back for that yellow drop over here. We waste too much time, it'll disappear like the red one did. Oh, did it? That's not a yellow. Yeah, that's a white coming down. Alright, let's go over. Let's go over the ridge. We're that close. I mean, what harm could it do to look, right? All we're going to do is take a peek. Yeah, no thanks. There's a pretty one over here. 125, nope. The other one? 70. We'll eat them real quick. Alright. Back over the cliff here. And we're being attacked by a tapiera, which is interesting because they're not aggressive. Must have had a baby nearby? I don't know. But, look at this. Saw a 140 thorny dragon. We're going to take him home real quick and drop him off. Alright, we got him dropped off. Where are all my darts? Don't tell me I'm out of darts. Oh man, I am out of darts. Looking here real quick just to see if I accidentally put them up in here. I don't think I did. None in there. Oh, here they are. Okay. I was going to say, man. Nah, we're done with that. Good enough. Alright. Let's see if we can't get this guy knocked out fairly quick. This is 4,200 in torpor. Not too bad. Help if I hit him like that. There we go. Nice little headshot. Try and use this building as cover. There we go. Over halfway there. The net gun would be a help with this guy, but I mean those darts don't do a lot of damage, so not that big of a deal. They will kind of mess up your armor, which sucks. But no, he's on the run now, I think. Yep, should be. That might be it right there. Let's see. Nope. Last one. Good night. Alright, so we went ahead and put 5 kibble into him. We'll see how much it's going to take to get him raised up and all that. Hopefully not too much. Yeah, the kibble should do it pretty quick. So I'll bring you back when he takes his first bite. Alright, so one bite got him 33.3%, which means it's going to take 3 to 4 pieces of kibble. I left an additional 3 into him. Just because I'd rather lose a piece of kibble than lose the tame. So, that's where we stand there. There's a male. We're going to look for a female. See if we can't find a high-level female around. If we can, then life will be good. And we'll bring her back. Tame the both of them up. I'm also going to see if there's any good drops while we're out here. So, wish me luck on that. I'm not finding anything great. All I want is a nice long neck, man. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Not that tough. If we can get some absorbent substrate. Black pearls. Where do I find black pearls on this map? That could be a thing, grabbing some black pearls and going home. Then I can make the absorbent substrate. Won't have to worry anymore. about going into that cave, you know? I don't know. Trying to remember where black pearls are. We're also going to keep our eye open, like I said, for horses, because, you know, if we get another one of those, that'll be a good thing. Or maybe even baby sheep. As baby sheep can grow up, I can get them breeding, and I can use them for hide, as well as mutton, which is a really good taming food for our predators. So not a good Equus. Yeah, I don't mind searching around the river area here. Got it, Spink. Well, that's a cute horse. Happy level. And of all things, we grabbed the Pegamastics, which is kind of funny. Alright, let's just keep looking. Did I hear? No, I didn't. Well, that was a super turkey, or a murder turkey, not sure which one it is right now. And here's some Megatheriums. Let's see what we got here. One awful and one mediocre. Not mediocre, it's good. I shouldn't say that. It's good, but it's not the level I want, so we'll pass. Get a nice big juicy Rex right here, 135. I'll just say hi and move on. Oh, here's the old Oasisaur. Love to grab one of them, but not today. Gonna need the appropriate weapon and all for that, and the appropriate creature to throw in there. Oh, what do we got here? We got 110. Yep. See y'all later. Here's some more. 40. 130. And a 110. What's this one then? 125. Alright, well, we've done a lot of exploration and have not found another thorny dragon, a female at least, that's worthy of taming. We've made it all the way to the end of the Wyvern Trench here. And I think there's a red drop straight ahead out here. We're going to take a look, see if we can't find that red desert drop real quick. Maybe we'll get lucky with that. And if not, we're going to head back toward the trench and just kind of, I don't know, think about it. Maybe going in, trying to grab one single egg, if it's any good. And it's a dangerous ploy, I know. It's very, very dangerous. And we already came away with a couple good dung beetles, so we'll be able to really produce fertilizer when we get back to the island. So yeah, I don't know, man. This is gonna be interesting. I do want some mantis, but I'm not prepared for them yet. They're a little tricky to tame. Not too tough, but if you have the right stuff, they're fairly easy, actually. But we just don't have the right stuff right now, so they're gonna have to wait. I know the drop is like right out here somewhere. I think go higher. I thought it was like right there. That little divot is. Alright, well, I guess that's not happening. So we'll kill a water bug. Alright, here we are at the edge of the Wyvern Trench. Now, this is our first time coming here, so there may not be any eggs spawned in. But we're going to have to be real careful here, man. Yeah, if things get rough, we're just going to teleport out. But an egg would be fantastic. And there's a nest. So the question is, how lucky will we get, right? It's a lightning wyvern. Get our little teleporter in our hand, and it's a level 60, so we'll grab it and then we will just do and go home, and there we have it. Level 68. Not really worth taming or hatching up or anything like that, but it is what it is. We got our thorny dragon. $45 in stamina. God, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Lots of good stuff going on in here, though. Okay. Take that. And then we can name these guys breeder. Alright, guys. Well, we're done. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.